salawat. Well, I have 7 pages here. I don't have anything electronically done because all these guys are brainers. They do it. I have written my speech. First of all, before we go any further, normally people say, I can do this and I can do this and I can do that. Somebody came, I said, I can do some books for you. So I said, that's fine. Somebody said, I can do Niyat card for you. I said, that's fine. So they're helping us, right? And they don't want anything part of it. They just want sawab. So what I'm going to do is, for those people who have done scars for us, for Niyat card, for musallas, there is a bag I was supposed to show you. Can somebody bring that blue bag for me? It's on the floor. That, for those people who have given it and donated to us, I would like to say Surah Fatiha for them and for our marhumins, for all their marhumins. Please, 1 alhamdu and 3 kul wallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I would also like to acknowledge Sabira Bai, Habib, Nabil, and Raisa. That's the family, Habib family. Ever since I've been going to Hajj, they've been helping me out. And if you notice, I write my English in my language, and they make it into the white man's English, so you can understand what I'm trying to say. It used to be my daughter's job, but now she's quit. She doesn't want to do it anymore. I'll also acknowledge Rehan and his family, Shani, Bashir Bhai, right, and my wife. They all come here to help. They don't want anything. They just want dua. Okay? So let's say one loud salawat for them. So it looks like you guys had your windows open. Looks like your windows was open and your labbaik came through the windows. A lot of people say, Avechi Hajma, are you coming to Hajj? They said, oh, I haven't heard the labbaik word yet. You're not going to hear the labbaik word. It has to come within you. Your turn has come. You guys are lucky enough to be chosen and make every minute count. They have bombarded you with so much of literature, so much. I object. The Majlis should not be more than 25 minutes. Unless it's Asad Jafri reciting. No? But it is going to be difficult to digest everything that's been thrown at you. So now I want you to leave your books aside, empty out everything, just listen to what I have to say. Right? I'm not spiritual. If anybody asks me any logistics about spirit, I just go to them. Right? That's their job, not my job. Right? I'm a unionist, by the way. The phone rings at my house. Ring, ring. And then my wife says to me, it's your phone. I said, pick it up. He said, no, it's your call. So then the person answers, Daya Saab hai? I said, sorry, there's no Daya Saab here. There's only Inayat Daya here. Oh, okay, Inayat Daya. हमको हज में जाने का है. अब हरम से कितने दूर है? First question. I said, 5 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. Yakin? No Azizia? I said, no Azizia. 4 or 5 minutes. The maximum, it takes me 6 minutes, but it will take you 5 minutes. They don't ask me, what kind of hotel am I giving you? Is it a 5-star? But I'm 5 minutes away from the haram. When I come to the point when I'm 5 minutes away from the haram, you hear the azan, there should not be an excuse for you to be in the hotel. Go pray namaz in the haram. Right? Then the second question I get, right? You have a Maulana? I said, yeah, we don't have Maulanas, the one with the pagri and all that thing that you want to do chamchagiri with them. But we have Maulana, but they are speakers. They're well educated and they're scholars. Then I get Asad Jafri to call me up and he says, do you have a Maulana? I said, Asad Bhai, what are you talking about? I don't carry Maulanas with me. I just take scholars. And I said, you are a scholar, and we respect you at that. So we done away with the far. A lot of people say, why are we, the price was like, it started when I started Hajj was 3,300. And everything's been going up and up and up, right? Our service has also been going up and up and up. But then if you see somebody traveling in a nice VIP bus, right? And you are sitting in a bus that's not VIP, I don't want you to feel that those people paid. There are some people do Hajj for 12,000, 15,000, 18,000 US dollars. We try to minimize our expense as much as we can. We try to get the food for you from catering service. In Makkah, we do our own cooking. So if you feel like eating khichdi and dal and kadhi, don't feel shy. Just tell us. We'll make it for you. Basically, I'm going to go through the list. Our hotels are 3-star, okay? Just want to let you know. But you will have a nice bed. You will have proper room facility. The question arises in Medina, right? I have a room which has got 9 beds. Now I said, I don't want that floor. He said, well, if I don't take that floor, I'll give it to somebody else. So I didn't want to be a sandwich. I didn't want to be sandwiched between other people. I said, from 5 onwards, I want my own floors. I don't want anybody there. If I see a stranger, I can challenge him. Because you never know what could happen. Right? You have to be very careful about this. If you see somebody does not belong to our group, that's why we give ID. Keep an ID on you so we know you are ours. If you see somebody else, he could be doing anything. So we don't want that. That's why I took the 9th floor. Mind you, I have rooms of 9, 7, 8 beds, but I'm not going to put 9 people in that. So don't worry about it. It's going to be 6, maximum 5, 4, like that. In Mecca, we dropped down to small rooms. You only allowed probably 1 suitcase in your room. The second suitcase, if you have, you keep it outside in the corridor. Nobody will disturb it. Nobody will take it. Because the whole hotel is ours. It holds 232 beds. We are 244. And somebody just was sitting with me and said, can you make 245? I said, no, I can't. It's too much now. The reason we take these hotels, mind you, what I'm paying for this Medina and Mecca, I could get a better hotel. Believe me. The reason we are taking this hotel is we get 24/7 halls. Somebody said to me, my uncle wants to visit us. I said, please, tell him, bring him. I can accommodate another 30 people without a room. I can find a place for them to sleep. You will not be allowed in Medina to do any congregation, to do any majlis, to do any gathering. And if you go to a 5-star hotel, they'll give you a hotel for just room for 1 hour. That's your lecture time and half an hour for your meal time. And if your meal is ready and your lecture is still going on, somebody else will come and eat your food. When you're ready to eat your food, there's no food left. We've gone through all that. This is why we are hanging on to these 2 hotels, because we get the whole 24/7. In Mecca, it's very close to the Haram. Believe me, less than 5 minutes. But we get 2 halls, ladies and gents. They can sit down and eat, and I don't want you to sit with the same person every day. Right? You ate with him today, eat with this guy tomorrow, and another guy. And because we are all under one group. The UK, the Americans, the Canadians are all under one group. You will know so many people throughout the world. Next time you end up going to Albany, you will know Shakil there. So you'll know so many people when you go to different destinations. And this is what Hajj is all about. Find out what they do, what you're doing, how you can help them, how they can help you. As you know, I'm jumping from one place to another place, so bear with me. I'm not very professional at this. For those people who are going with us in Abu Dhabi, we have an overnight stay. So just pack up for 1 night stay in Abu Dhabi. Don't make your handbag like 25 kilos, because you don't need all that. Just 1 night overnight stay in Abu Dhabi. Next day we will go to Medina. And then in Medina, we will ask you to be all together. Don't just walk out. Just be together. So the guy outside will see you guys and he'll tell you which bus to take from Medina to the hotel. Once you reach the hotel, they already covered that. You will see your name and everything. Money, a lot of people ask me about the money. Money exchange, you can take Canadian dollars and you can take US dollars, right? Canadian dollars going up now and you'll get your fair exchange. But you can cash it, there's too many sharafs, right? Once you come down in Medina, they will show you. As soon as you come out of the hotel, you make a right and go straight past the keep left and there is exchange money. If you have an open phone, bring it, so that you can have a SIM card and give us your number. That this is my number, so we can have one communication going on, and you will also get the numbers of all the volunteers. In case anything happens, you call them. The room, if you go in a room in Medina, let's say, right, as you're tired, your patience is down. If you see a bed sheet is dirty, hasn't been done, somebody might the guy who's cleaning before you, because how these hotels work, the moment they leave, 2 hours later, another group comes in. And when you guys leave, 2 hours later, another group comes in. So they don't have sometimes time to do anything. But every room has a person who's looking after the rooms. Just go to him. Say, Baba, I need some new bed sheets, I need some pillow covers and everything. Change it. This is like a family environment. You're not going in a Hawaiian environment. You're going in a family environment. Ask him to give you. If you have a problem, come to see me. Where was I now? I forgot. Rooms, we are asking you to send an email to S. Megji. If you notice, every time I send an email out, I always carry attention S. Megji. Like there's always a CC to S. Megji. Sabira Bai handles all these room allocations and everything. So if you have somebody from States joining you, or if you have somebody from UK joining you, if you have some friends here that you met and you would like them to share the room together, let her know that we 4 people would like to be in this room, or 5 people would like to be in this room. Majority of the rooms are all 4s, except for the 9th floor, which some guys will share, and I will let them know who they're sharing with. You will see buses. We every year we ask for the same thing. Question is, give us a good bus, please. Here's extra money. They take the money, but they don't provide you the buses. So last year I made a deal with somebody. He said, I'll give you 2,000 riyals for each nice bus. When the buses arrived, they were not worth it. So I said to him, you look at the bus. Do you qualify for the 2,000? He said, no, I don't. So he didn't take the money, but we ended up taking the bus. The question is to get there from A to B to C to D. That's our logistics. How we get there, it's up to Allah. Whenever time is slotted, whatever time is slotted for you to be there, you'll be there. There's nobody rushing it, but pay attention to the volunteers. When they tell you, go out there, do the ziyarat, come back right away. Then come back right away. Because once you delay one person, everything gets delayed. Boy, I'm doing good. 2 pages are gone already. Whenever you go to the haram or any place, make sure you have your ID. Make sure you go with somebody. Don't be brave. This is not time to be brave. Right? Let's say you're walking and something hits you. You don't have an ID. Right? You're done. They don't even know who you are. At least if they have a phone number, they can call us and say, look, and this is, so we can give you a Shia burial or Shia whatever we need. We can take care of you, we have to take you to the hospital or whatever we need. So always, in this situation, don't be brave. Always go with somebody. You never know what could happen on the road. They say sujood, they don't like us to use more. And I don't want you to, like there will be a musalla provided. This is somebody provides us this bag. And it's also got a musalla on top like this. So it's very quietly, just leave it here and leave it on the floor and you do your sujood on it. Right? We will provide you a musalla also. It will be this color or something else. So don't make it explicit, oh yeah, I am a Shia. They don't like you. Trust me, they don't like you. So if I did this and I kept it in the front row and one of those guys will look at you, they will right away know, they smell you. I said, hey, take that out. They don't like it. So this is ideal when you're in Medina. If you can find it like what do you call tile, use the tile. Even if it's on a carpet, I would just keep this much only, right? And then do sujood. But don't put paperwork or anything like that. Don't make it very explicit that who you are, what you are, and we don't believe in what you guys are believing. You'll all be given a pouch like this, so you can put your phone in there, and you can put the Niyat card in there, right? The Niyat card is the best thing that we have, right? You don't have to go look for any Molanas or something, tell me what is my Niyat. You know where you are, you just read the Niyat, and that's it. And it's in English and in Arabic. You'll be given 3 books like this. One is for Hajj and Umrah, one is for Medina, and one is for Arafat. So you don't have to carry all that. When you're going to Arafat, you just take the Arafat book with you, right? So to make your weight light. And a bag like this, you can just put your slippers inside, right? Now somebody says, I'm going to put a book in there. I said, listen, Baba, don't ask me tough question. You don't want to put the slippers? Don't put the slippers in there, right? You all will have an ID card. That's why I asked you for 4 pictures, right? And one of the pictures has gone to London, and they will put an ID card. And my God, believe me, those pictures with the hijab look so great. Trust me, they look so great. I mean, I've seen passport pictures, and I've seen without hijab, and I've seen without. Man, you guys are making a big mistake. Keep the hijab on. Now that you have put it on, don't take it off. Believe me. And this morning only, this afternoon, I was corrected. Don't ever say, don't shave. Because I told somebody, what happened? You got a nice clean shave. And somebody says, no, you can't tell him to not shave. You can tell him, grow a beard. Keep the beard. Don't shave your beard. Right? I see a lot of people making these people rich, the Mark II and all the blade companies. If you don't have it, don't shave the beard. Keep it. But don't make it so grown up like crazy and looks ugly. Trim it once in a while. Okay? It's for your own good. If you, like I said already, in the kitchen, if you have any suggestions, you guys can, but they will need help. The ladies will need help, the gents will need help, and I can see a lot of volunteers already, you know. And I want, by the time the Hajj is finished, the whole 99% of the people to be volunteers except me. Because I'll be sitting watching you guys. Now it's my turn to watch. I've been working very hard lately. I mean, I told Rehan to show my garden picture, but he says no. I said, my garden looks perfectly like $1 million garden right now. We also talked about if you have any sadaqah money or any zakat money, right? The Maulanas don't talk too much about zakat because it doesn't go to them. It goes to the poor and the needy. So try to do zakat. Believe me, Ada, we call it Ali Zananji, he taught us about Hajj. And he said, one day asked me, he said, why don't you pay zakat? I said, what are you talking about zakat? We don't have to pay. It's on wheat and barley and gold. He said, Baba, Inayat, please pay 2.5%. And I tell you one thing, that's been years ago, and he told me that. And I never looked back. Just try it, right? I was at the point, I didn't know how to do the 2.5%. So I said, let's do 3. And then he went to 5. He said, oh, just do zakat. It's my, finished. Trust me, if you're not doing it, do it. They say it's very advisable, it's very highly recommended to do 3 fast before you go to any imams. I've heard that in the past. If you can do it, do it. See, now you are breaking up relationship with everybody and you kind of say, God, I want to do everything to please you. Do everything to please him. No. Helping in one another is also pleasing Allah. And that's where it's going to take you. You could do your exam and you could pass your exam. But you could also pass with honors. So you could do Hajj. Why are you doing Hajj? Just for what? Oh, I've done Hajj. I've done my Hajj. Finished. No. You want to do Hajj because you really want to do Hajj. You want to experience the Hajj. And you don't want to pass just by 98% or 68%. You want to pass with honors. And by reading all these du'as is not going to give you honors. It's going to give you marks, but helping one another. When you go out, take a bottle with you. There's no shortage of water. You give somebody a bottle of water. That's helping one another. You see somebody struggling, help him. See a lady lifting a bag, help her. This is what Hajj is all about, for help one another. We already covered Muzdalifah, Arafat, Mina. And if you have any questions, you can always ask us questions. Send us an email. If it is to do with logistic, I will answer. If it is to do with religious fiqh and all that thing, I'll ask Akil to answer it. Right? Because I don't want to mess it up. Snacks. If you bring some snacks, bring it. Don't feel shy. We'll take it. If you don't want to eat it, we'll eat it for you. Right? So that's why I'm going on a diet, so that when I can eat the snacks over there. You will get an update every day what we are doing. We'll keep you informed. And especially the lectures in Medina and Makkah, they are important. And let's say you met somebody after maybe 20 years, you met somebody in the haram. Right? Don't feel shy to bring them to us. It's like your own home. If you met somebody today at the mosque and say, come on home, let's go, we'll have lunch together. Bring them, it doesn't matter. We'll share, right? So don't feel shy, can I bring somebody? No, you're allowed. Everybody's allowed. I think I've covered most of it. I would recommend every one of you to go to the mosque or to your imam or somebody and just tell him, can I recite 2 rakat namaz in front of you? There's no harm. And if you're making a mistake, he'll change it. He'll help you. That's his responsibility. But at least do it. Don't feel shy. Especially wudu. Right? We might be doing it wrong. You never know. So it's always advisable to go to some Muliani lady or somebody and say, listen, I want to do wudu. Can you come in the bathroom and show me? Or I'm going to do it. See if I'm doing it wrong. Because it's very important. I don't want to hear another lady from another group saying, Canadian ladies don't know how to do wudu. I used to hear that before. I said, no, they're all perfect. Maybe I don't know how to do it. But learn it. There's no harm in asking somebody, please check my wudu or check my 2 rakat salat. It doesn't make you any smaller. Ihram. Ihram is 2 pieces. 2 pieces, not 1. In Arafat, you will be hot. You will feel like taking the ihram off because it's too hot. But buddy, please keep 2 pieces on you all the time. Right? Don't just take one off and sit around with the... If a guy is sitting there, tell him, please, ihram is supposed to be 2 pieces, not 1. Now, if you cannot take the cotton one, right, there'll be toweling. You can easily go to some place and they have some nice 100% cotton ones. They're very light. So you can have the towel one on the bottom and the cotton one on the top, so you can take the heat. But always have 2 pieces. Some housekeeping rules, right? When you are in the hotel, please be in hijab. We try to accommodate mostly all the ladies on one floor, but still you will see some husbands trying to come and see their wives or whatever it is. So be in hijab, even when you come out of the room. As soon as you come out in public, be in hijab, please. And that goes for the guys too, right? The guys, they say, in Quran it says first for the men to keep the hijab. And you will see some of these people, they stare at women. They stare at women like as if their eyes are popping off, right? And if you guys have muscles and anything, you don't need to wear those muscle shirts. Just wear nice proper t-shirts. Cover your part all the way to the bottom. Don't have a short t-shirt. When you're especially when you're wearing pajamas, wear a long top. So that's your hijab also. Every volunteer has a job, like this is for cooking, he's for cleaning, he's for electronics. They all have it. You don't have to go running to one person all the time. Saying, I want to do something about. Let's say, for instance, you decide you want to spend some money, you want to do niyaz. So there's a person who takes care of niyaz. There's a person who takes care of majlis. There's a person who, if somebody's been sick or somebody, you say, okay, fine, I want Ammaiji to be recited for so and so. Because those are the places where you need to do that. Everybody has his own job. Right? I don't have any function. What they can't do, I do it. This is how I am. I mentioned room allocation. Please, it's important. The way I've been getting documents and information from you guys, it's taking like, sometimes I was wondering I was going to get passports after Hajj. I was worried for a minute, But anyway, the documents are with me. Now the onus is on you. If you don't give me the passport, fine, send it to Montreal. Right? That's why I said today was the deadline. Till somebody came without, he's lost it, he hasn't brought his passport. It wasn't Assad, by the way. Anyway, I've covered most of the things. You are going to the sixth imam. 6 imams. Make a niyat that Allah, please permit me, grant me the love of 14 Masumin. Right? I'm not selling the idea of coming with me to ziyarat. But if you can do ziyarat after this in March and then go to Imam Rada in April, you done your 14 Masumin. It's always think about it. So you allowed me up to here, you brought me here, you love me so much, I love you so much. Let me go to the rest of the imams. Right? And then once you do once 14 Masumin, you'll want to do every year. And money, don't worry about it. Whatever you spend on this Hajj, you will get it. You will get it back. Whatever you spend on the road, wherever you spend on the garib or any zakat or khums or whatever you do, you will get your money back. That's a guarantee. I think I'm nearly done. Are there any questions? You have any questions to ask? Don't feel shy. No questions? Rehan, there's no questions. Can you believe it? Oh, I'm sorry.
I had a question about the traveling in Mecca. So when we're traveling there, there's some portions with the bus and some portions where we're walking. For some of the portions with the bus, especially to Arafah, is it possible to walk?
Some people do that, right? They tried it. I think Abbas tried it with a group of 20 people. They walked to Mina, right? Because we don't go to Mina first night. We go to Arafat. Our brothers go to Mina, right? So Abbas said, let's try the Mina. Because we have a hotel, we have a tent in Mina. But we decided to take the bus to Arafat. And then from Arafat, we go to Muzdalifah by bus. And then from then onwards, it's a walking. So you don't want to be tired out a lot. Because it is like this 3 nights, Allah says to you, you come to me, right? You came on your own. Anybody can do this, Umrah. But when you're doing Hajj Tamattu, you go to, Allah says to him, get out of my city. He's commanding you to get out. Go out there and repent. And then come back to me. So what is Muzdalifah? Muzdalifah is death before death. If you look at it, what is it? You got 2 clothes on you. And you got some granola bars in your bag. Right? 2 clothes on you. That's it. That's your kafan. And they're asking you to sleep there. Forget about tomorrow. Just sleep there. That's death before death. And when you wake up, you are a brand new person. Sinless. And then you continue. Would you like to take a shower and then go back in your garden and play with dirt? No. So you clean yourself up. Then from then onwards, you want to keep clean. So I don't want anybody to have, if Abbas does it, then you do it, not on your own. You can ask Abbas. You'll meet him in London. This is from London. He's very much into this walking and all that. Yes, sir.
When we are getting our passports back after the visa, or you going to keep them for the year?
No, the passports, I got it today. I'm going to start labeling them on Tuesday, inshallah. I will mail it to my agent in Montreal. Everything I do is through the agent, right? He keeps the passport, he pays for the hotel, he charges me for the visa, charges me for the airline and everything. He will then, his agent is going on Thursday to Saudi Arabia. When he goes on Thursday, he will bring back a barcode, which will take him 10 days to get that. The barcode will go on the passport. Once the passport is there, I have all the documents attached, and they will go to the Saudi embassy. Then they will issue the visa. So you're looking at around end of, like first week of August. That's when the passport will come back, inshallah. First week or the 10th of August, I'm expecting. Because everything is delayed this time.
So then you give us a passport?
Then I will have 2 drop-offs place.
Okay.
You will have at Habib's place or Jawad's, most likely Habib's place in East End, and at my place.
Okay.
But at my place, I'll have a time limit, like between 2 and 6. Don't call me. Come and pick it up. After 6 or 1, don't bother.
Okay.
Right? It will be sold to the next bidder. A lot of Chinese people want your passport.
Is anybody there in the East End?
Habib Megji, yeah? He is in Richmond Hill, all the way the rich people live.
Yeah, it's close.
Yes, sir.
Can I pick up my passport in Montreal?
Yes, you can. Yes, will you be in Montreal? You'll be in Montreal at that time, right? Okay, I'll tell him to keep them in Montreal. No problem. I might, if it's getting delayed, if it's getting so tight for getting the passport, I might ask somebody to bring me to Kingston, all the passport, and I'll drive to Kingston and pick it up, right? But I will ask your passport to be staying in Montreal, yeah. But remind me then again, right? Send me a email. Yes, sir.
Are we going to have a stay in Abu Dhabi? I believe I'm leaving on 17th.
17th, everybody, 17th and the 19th, they're all spending one night. So we'll be arriving in Abu Dhabi around noon, right? I think it's around noon, if I'm not mistaken. And next morning at 3 o'clock is our flight. So they will give us a hotel and they will give us dinner. Okay? I already arranged that. So now when we are in Abu Dhabi, they will say, okay, I need 222 in a room, right? So at that time we'll decide. He asked me to give me the names now. I said, I don't know who wants to share a room with whom. But I said, Mr. and Mrs., you give them a room. The guys will sort it out. Don't worry about it. Right? But here's a nice opportunity to meet everybody so that you can tell me, I want this in the room. Right? So that way you can just send an email to Sabira Megji, smegji@rogers.com, or I will send an email out, right? And also a CC to me. So we have both, I know exactly who is with whom. You ladies have any questions?
I understand in the airport you'll have to be there for a long period of time, like 24 hours, is that correct?
No, it's where, in Abu Dhabi?
Abu Dhabi, I don't know.
No, Abu Dhabi we are spending a night. They will give us a hotel.
How about in Medina when we arrive?
Medina we arrive, we should be in the hotel in about 3 hours or 2 hours. Yeah. Anyway, so I end up, we all finished. Somebody will do the ziyarat for me.